If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? Would you be my dun-dun-dun-dun? I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it.
See me talking to myself. I'm just running through the words I have to say to you. Is it over or is it too soon to tell? I'm just trying not to push myself away from you.
I know we arguing, I know we fight a lot. You always think I'm wrong, I think I'm right a lot. And when you see me, don't I always make your day? You from BK, but you can't always have it your way. She wanna hit the city, ripping them all. I always seem to be busy, she expecting my call. The fast life could make us happy, it's upsetting us all. Cause all of the anniversaries, forgetting them all. But don't be mad, love, I know it's sad, love. She Jolie, but it's pitiful, that's that Brad love. What happens when it all goes wrong? We was nice, generosity, and impossibly enough, it's animosity. I think I gotta just change up my game plan. Cause she ain't down to fall back in love with the same man. But no matter the weather or what the rain bring, at the end I'm coming back for the same thing.
If you ever see me talking to myself, I'm just running through the words I have to say to you. Is it over or is it too soon to tell? I'm just trying not to push myself away from you.
Yeah, shorty just vanished on me. She disappeared and yet I do not have no damage on me. Sometimes I feel she's a burden I can't manage on me. She say I'm cocky cause I got all of the cameras on me. But is it my fault or is it your self-esteem that got you feeling like you're a prisoner to my dream? Parents just don't understand, and neither do y'all. You wanna hype me up to leave me there, but I don't blue ball. And I say move on. Used to tell you that them guys will cheat you any day, and then you left, but fuck it, I don't need you anyway. The mentality of love gone wrong. Here, to work it out, but we just don't get along. Here, I know it's messed up, we all affected. Try to get through, ain't it calm? Rejected. Ain't that a shame? If I was ever close to your fragile frame, I'll be looking for the words, playing Scrabble games.
If you ever see me talking to myself, I'm just running through the words I have to say to you. Is it over or is it too soon to tell? I'm just trying not to push myself away from you.
Not everybody say yes.
Oh, 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 oh. No, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Everybody say
If you ever see me talking to myself, I'm just running through the words I have to say to you. Is it over or is it too soon to tell? I'm just trying not to push myself away from you. If you ever see me talking to myself, I'm just running through the words I have to say to you. Is it over or is it too soon to tell? I'm just trying not to push myself away from you.
Tickets at the door. It's you on a guest list. You +4. Make sure you bring some bad bitches. I've been sleeping on a bus, got me sore. For about a month smoking blunts, and we just started something that was great. Had me waking up each day like, damn, this chick is dope. Let's pray it lasts. I really hope it does, and usually I don't. 'Cause usually you feel numb. You can't feel it all. Maybe if we loved ourselves, it wouldn't be so hard. Wouldn't be so hard to love each other. I don't think we're in love. That's just the drugs. Don't they make you feel numb? You can't feel it all. Maybe if we loved ourselves, it wouldn't be so hard. It wouldn't be so hard to love each other.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Noah here, and today we are here on our base world for another base. This one is going to be a 3 chunk by 3 chunk by, I think it's about 150 blocks tall. It's a pretty big base. It might be 100. Well, we'll check it right now. Alright. 150, exactly. So, there's something special about this base. This is my kind of dream base. You'll see on some of the vaults I have like who actually lives in there, and that's because if I ever got back into the factions, I would love to build this base and have this base be as rich as it is in this video here. But I don't know how long it's going to take to happen, or if it's going to happen. But this is kind of my dream base. So we'll go down to the first layer, which is, we'll actually start down here. So this is the IG collection room. Pretty nice. If you guys were in my faction before we got raided last reset, and before we quit and everything like that, our IG vault was pretty much the exact same thing as this. It looks a little bit different. I don't really know why, but it looks a little bit different than it did before, but still same idea. Right here would be filled with lava. It's just the problem is on single player world I have fire spread off, but lava still makes fire. So on almost all faction servers that is fixed, but at the moment in my single player world it is not. So lava right here, throw poppies and stuff. Yeah, I think this room looks really, really good, and it kind of flows into this design. So this vault would be mine, Seth, Logan, Granamir, and Kevin. And I just picked those people just because those are the people who have similar ideals and how we should use armor and stuff like that. So don't really worry about that too much. You can remove those signs, obviously. So we're kind of in a roof forest here. We got some loot spam chests over here on the sides. And on the very back here is some cow spawners, and obviously you would have lava to kill these cows, but same thing, it kind of catches on fire. So just some chests, kind of like the stairs going up, like stuff like that. And there's 3 of them throughout the base, throughout the side wall. And if you guys go up the stairs here, you can go up to the next floor, which is in the same vault. And this is kind of the IG box for the whole base. This isn't just our IG box. This is the IG box. So people would have homes set like in the collection room. And then I would recommend, if you don't really not like trust your faction, but if you don't want them in your vault, then you can obviously put like a door here. Or if you guys want to, you can make this a little wider, make it a piston door, which would be cool. But I think this is just fine. Just say like no, put that sign like nobody goes into our vault or something like that. But I'm not too worried about it personally with my faction. So we'll go up to the second vault here, second floor. So right here we have a blaze spawner, which goes down to the tops of the trees, which I think this vault looks beautiful. By the way, I love this vault. It looks so nice. On top of the trees, you can go in here and grind blazes. Wow. And watch the IGs fall and die, which is nice. We come over here, enchantment tables on either side. Whoa, okay, that's got to be fixed. That's an issue. Right, there you go, just like that. So you get 2 enchantment tables, one on this side and one on that side over there. Over here we got some anvils and some repair blocks. And up here, so this is the very top of the staircase, we have 2 auto brewers, and these aren't very protected. I would just use these for potion storage. Some brewing stands as well. On this side we have the chests, like the vault chest, and you can grab all of these. It looks kind of like high up, but even from the middle you can jump and hit it and then like open the chest. But you can't open it on single player because of the stupid 1.8, but it's okay. So very, very simplistic on the chest design, but I think it looks very nice, and the anvils fit in very nicely. I did the blue sky kind of thing, and these were supposed to be leaves, but they keep disappearing because the tree limbs aren't actually there. So If you guys build it on a server, that'll also not be an issue for you guys. Just because I'm on single player, it kind of works a little wonky. So we'll go on to the next floor, which is below us. So this is the creeper spawner. These are all the vaults. I'm going to try to not give you guys a sneak peek. On here I didn't know what to do, so I did a whole bunch of these blocks. If you go on the server where like the more iron blocks you have, or diamond blocks, gold blocks, it like raises your value. This is obviously a really good thing to do. But if you guys just want to do quartz and have like your faction logo or something like that, that's cool. But I feel like this would be good for servers where it ups your value to have these blocks, and I think it does look pretty ballin'. So along with the hopper bed, kind of fits. So up here is our spawners. So I have pigman on this side, creeper in the middle, and enderman on the right hand side. And I have these set up to be watered because with the glass right here, it's very easy to like break the glass here, and then you can Craig off the glass on to hit these spawners. So I definitely recommend these to be watered. And how you do that is just, you don't put one right on top like this. It's going to break the sponge, but who cares? Yeah, like that. The sponges would hold on a single player server, so because then you can still hit the corners. So what you're going to want to do instead of doing that is put one on this side and on that side, and then one in the middle, and that covers all the corners, and that way they can't be Craiged, and there's still a block in between for them to spawn. If you guys, it'd probably be recommended for you guys to have less spawners, like have your pillars wider spread out, and that way it's like easier to spawn even though there's a lot of water. But if you guys have this many spawners, I don't think it's really an issue. This is, in my opinion, the best way to have the bottom of the pillars. So first of all, never put obsidian below your spawners, because that's an easy Craig, because you can just land the Craig on there and keep going to different things. So you obviously need the sponge here, but I put sand on top of it, so if they break the sponge, then the sand just falls as well. So it works out really well, because if they do hit the sponge, then their whole like stacking mechanism is broken, except they can just obviously stack on the spawners. But yeah, so this is pretty much the safest way to do it, because sponges are really easy to break. They're usually one hit on a lot of servers, so Craigs can break them really easily and the sand will fall, and then you don't have an issue. So we'll go into the first vault here. So this is kind of one of the prime vaults because you can see the spawners, which is really, this is a really cool view from here. Even when they're watered, they're really cool. So we'll go down here. This is kind of the main floor of the vault. So all these vaults kind of have a similar design. This vault would be AJ, Acid, Dice, Casey, and Toaster. And these guys haven't been in the faction in a long time. It's kind of like my dream faction sort of thing. So I would love for all these guys to come back, but that's just not going to happen. But a man can dream. So you get the vault in the corner. This is a very simplistic design. I actually got this little thing and like the chest area and the potion area from one of Frontier Factions videos, who was previously known as Elmo. He did a Factions base store, and they had something similar. It was a lot smaller, but I kind of made it work for this base, and I think it looks cool. I like how the slabs like go down into each one of the areas, so you have that change. So you got the two staircases going up and like the platform across, and then you got two rows of chests. Over here is the cow spawner, pretty efficient. That goes all the way up the whole side of the vault, and then you have your potion vault here where you can just brew. And then we can go up the spiral staircase. You got loot spam chests here as well. Go up the spiral staircase to the second floor of this vault, and you have your main potion area here. These, if you guys want to, like, I have 5 people in each one of these boxes. If you guys want to do 2 down there and 2 up, or 3 up here, that'll work because there's 3 rows of chests. So it's like each person can have a row. If you guys want to situate it like that, you can. It does not matter to me. But you can also use these for potion storage chests. So over here, we have the blaze spawner kind of hidden back here, which is pretty cool. 4 auto brewers in total. And they flow down to here. These are all auto brewer chests, and obviously you don't have to go down that far, but it just makes it more efficient. The blazes come down in 2 different spots, so 2 people can be grinding at the same time. And Bill's enchantment table, and a nice view of the spawners. So this is a nice. It's pretty simplistic with this box, but it's a nice box overall. So we'll descend back down to the next box. All right, so this vault, it was actually a very similar vault that we had in one of our bases. Superman, aka Deepest, aka Zach, he built this base quite a long time ago. So this is kind of an aquamarine, prismarine, all that kind of stuff. So it looks pretty nice. We got the pillar in the middle. I'll link the video down below to what this vault originally looked like if you guys are curious. But you kind of have like the I-beams, which I think kind of look cool. Some chests all around, and you can go up the ladder. These chests go all the way up, so it's a lot of loot spam chests. You get your second platform here. I think the window looks really nice. It looks really cool to me. That's why I like splitting the space in half, is because you actually feel like you have an open space. Like you can look, like how often do you guys look out a window in factions? You just don't. So it's pretty nice to have this, and you can still look up and see the spawners. More chests all the way around here, and then go down here. You open up into 2 different blaze spawners, and jamming table, anvils in each. This one would be King, Hockey, Crazy Salty, and Toby. Again, this is kind of like a dream scenario for me, but I don't think this will ever happen. But if it does, it'd be cool. So another cow spawner in the same place as the vault below it. I think it just fits well here, very efficient. So 2 separate blaze spawners, and if you go up here, you got like a cool little staircase going up past the blazes, and then this is at the top of the vault. It's kind of your potion room, so obviously the vault's down there. And then you have some brewing stands and some, again, potion chests, so not very protected, but just protected enough for potions. I mean, if people waste Craigs to get your potions, it's worth it for you. So, and then 4 auto brewers yet again. So yeah, this is pretty nice. I like the color scheme. I like the aquamarine element, and I haven't done one of these in any of the bases yet, so I think it looks pretty cool. So we'll descend down to another one. Alright, so this one is another vault. I had this in one of my other bases that I never actually got to show you guys. So before I did the series, I told you guys this was like a hobby of mine to do. I had this vault in like before the corner base. Actually, this was an idea, so I just went back to that. This one has dual cow spawners. So I would put people in this box. I stopped making the signs after this point, but I have some ideas from people for people in this box who really love cow spawners. So I put them in here because you have one on each side, which obviously gives you a crap ton of money. I love cow spawners. They're very, very space saving and make a ton of bank. So you get your chests here. So these are the obby covered, like around. So the only way to really get these chests if you like break it and put a Craig in there and like glitch it kind of, which on some servers is almost impossible to do, but on Arkham it's really not that hard. But and go up here and we have another layer of chests, and then you climb the spiral staircase which goes all the way up, and you got a blaze spawner in the middle, which I don't have any spawners here. I'll fix that here in a second before I record the main event, if you will. On one side you got auto brewers, adds enchantment tables, and on this side you have just brewing stands and enchantment tables. So yeah, again it splits into 2, which is nice because you can have multiple people grind at the same time with anvils and all the likes. So we'll descend down to the next floor. So this one, I really like the idea, but it's kind of lackluster, but it looks really nice. And it's cool because you get to see all the like mobs fall and hit the hopper bed and stuff, which I think is a cool view. So you spawn kind of here in the middle, and you have loot spam chests on either side. Another cow spawner in the same place as the other ones with some brewing stands. You got some chests here that actually go all the way up, so you got like 5 or 6 rows of chests, which is pretty efficient, and some loot spam chests on the side. We can go up the spiral staircase, which is there's 2 of them, 1 on each side, and the first floor is just is cool over here because you can like access these chests, and you go up here and you have your giant brewing area and your chests. And I didn't really know what to do with this space, so if you guys get this vault, I definitely recommend doing something with this space here. I didn't really know what to do, but there's a bunch of things you guys can do with this. I just left it open for you guys to edit however you like. We got the blaze spawner here, enchantment tables and anvils and all that kind of great stuff. Go up to the top floor and you have your mass amount of auto brewers. You have 8 auto brewers in this vault, so this is huge. So I definitely put PvPers in this vault, people who PvP all the time, because there's a lot of chests and there is a lot of potion brewing stuff, and there's really not that much space taken up for blaze. So people who PvP a lot would love this vault. It's just there is a lot of auto brewers. So go down, and I think this is the last floor. Alright, so this is the last vault, and this is where the creepers and all the mobs fall. So this is like a cave design, which is pretty cool. So this is like, I'd set this not as the F home, but like, or you can do the F home if you guys have like a password on it, or like a warp. I'd set a warp down here. So you'd spawn right here, and behind you, you have you have a cow spawner going all the way across, and it comes down in 3 different places. And you can go like down here to collect this one, which is pretty cool. You guys can do a piston door for this as well. I just didn't really want to. You got your loot spam chest on either side for raids and stuff like that. This is I put this as a map because what this is like a message board for the faction, or like a cell board, so like you can have names of factions whether you sold or not. Keep it a little bit more organized. I just left signs here because I'd use this as a message board, but I didn't want the back to be just plain, so I'd put a map of the base here. Obviously, because this is just a box, it's really small, so I just did it over and over again. But if you have a big faction with like max buffer, you can make this a really cool mural of like your whole base, which would be pretty cool. So the cave design came out pretty cool looking. I also saw this. I get inspiration from a lot of different places. And I saw this in maybe it was one of Camping Rusher's videos. Someone had a whole cave base design. So I got that idea in my head, and I made it into a vault. And so the creepers fall down here, and a creeper, and enderman, and zombie pigman. This side is going to be zombie pigman, and then creeper in the middle, and an enderman on this side. The hoppers, by the way, guys, don't just paste in the hoppers like I did, because the hoppers obviously look straight down. I just pasted in the hoppers. I didn't like make them look to the right direction. So you're gonna have to do the hopper bed like by hand, which is not that really that big a deal. So you have the chest here, and then down below here you go into a little mine shaft thing, and you have collection. This is TNT storage, and what I think would be really cool. I didn't do it because I thought there's way too many hoppers in the space in the first place. But if you guys do have hoppers to spare, what would be cool is to have like hopper beds right here, like maybe like a 4x4 hopper bed right here on each side, and like below here you could have like chests coming down, so if you come to a raid you can just like spam all your stuff in the hoppers and then go back, so it takes less time. So like the chest would come down here and you could collect it later. So I think that'd be cool, but I just didn't do it because I thought this space already has way too many hoppers in it. So 5 vaults plus this one. So if you guys did enjoy it, if you guys are going to use any portion of the space, if you guys just obviously want to just take one vault and put it in, say you only like the aquamarine vault and the top vault, you can just put those two and just build these yourself. Do whatever you want to do with it, guys. Thank you guys for 700 subs. If we're not there already, then we're damn close. So I appreciate it. It's big, guys. Thank you so much. I actually have an announcement video coming out very soon, probably sometime next week, about what I'm gonna do when I get to 1,000 subs, which is going to be a huge milestone. I think you guys are gonna love what I'm gonna do for 1,000 subs. So when that comes, that's going to be awesome. So keep up the likes, guys. Let's see if we can get 20 likes on the video. These videos have been doing very well on my channel, and I appreciate you guys for watching them and liking them and downloading the bases and trying them out for yourself. So all the guys who are leaving comments about what kind of base they want to see next, thank you guys. It gives me inspiration. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure to punch that like button again. Thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you next time. Peace.